Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel for another What I Eat in a Day video. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. I started off today with some green juice. I absolutely love to make fresh, cold pressed juices first thing in the morning. They always just give me that boost of energy that I need, that rush of vitamins, minerals, healthy antioxidants, phytochemicals that my body needs to just thrive and get my day off to a nice and nutritious start. For this juice, I chopped up some apples, some kale, peeled some limes to give the juice a nice subtle tanginess to it, as well as a full head of celery, which is a natural source of sodium and other important electrolytes for the body as well. I usually like to start off by adding in my dark leafy greens and first into my juicer, so I'm adding in my kale first, followed by my celery. And I get a lot of questions from you guys as to what juicer I use. I'm currently using the Nama J2 juicer, which is a literal masterpiece, you guys. I would highly recommend this juicer, you guys. I'm obsessed with it so much just because it literally saves you so much time and money, which is a personal win-win for me. And it's also super efficient as well. It allows you to batch juice, so you can get all of your juicing done quickly and in one prep session. I also love the design of the juicer as well. It has a wide open hopper, so you can add more produce with less chopping, so it's super cool. I love it, and I just love juicing, you guys. I currently juice about 3 to 4 times, maybe 5 times a week max, but I love the benefits that I get from juicing, so I try to juice as much as I possibly can. I've noticed since I've started juicing regularly that my skin is just clearer. I hardly get any blemishes like at all, and that's largely in part because of the high water content that's naturally found in fruits and vegetables. I also noticed that my mood is happier and more elevated. My digestion is just impeccable, and I get better sleep at night. And I just have the best time juicing in my household. Luke and I just have so much fun in the kitchen. We blast music on the Alexa, sing karaoke, dance like idiots, even though we can't. Like, we both already know we can't dance, like, at all. Every time I see him dance, I'm like, please don't, just stop, like, please. But we definitely know how to keep ourselves entertained in the kitchen, and we just have fun, you know. We enjoy making recipes together, being silly, enjoying each other's company, and Luce's, he of course loves to join on the fun as well. For breakfast, I'm having some delicious raw coconut yogurt, so I'm adding in the water of some delicious young Thai coconuts in my Vitamix blender. Luke and I headed out to our patio and busted those babies open, literally with a hammer. So yeah, that was fun, kind of therapeutic actually. Obviously Luke was enjoying it a bit too much. I mean, look at his face. Like, honestly, it looks like he's about to take a dump. You guys, he's literally gonna kill me after he sees this video. He's gonna be like, babe, why do you got me out here looking crazy? Anyways, guys, moving on. I highly encourage you to crack open your coconuts to eat the inside of them. If you haven't, you're truly missing out. The flesh has just so many benefits. It's rich in fiber, it can assist in weight loss, better digestion, all that good stuff. So yeah, we just took our times peeling out the meat from each coconut one by one until we got them looking like this. By the way, guys, I was like dead set on calling this recipe Coco-Yo, but then I was like, is that lame? I think that's a little lame, like, you know? So now I'm like, I don't know. So let me know in the comments below what you would call this recipe. Y'all had some really good ideas for the beet juice recipe in my last What I Eat in a Day video, so drop me a comment. Now I'm adding in my coconut meat into my blender as well. I used quite a bit of meat, more than what you see here on camera, so I'll put the exact recipe for the yogurt in the description box below for you guys. I also added in some raw blue agave, scraped out a vanilla bean, followed by a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and then blended that on up until smooth. For some extra sweet deliciousness, I added in some stevia vanilla drops, and then added a liquid probiotic supplement from Mary Ruth Organics. If you're having yogurt, you need to obviously have some healthy probiotics to assist your gut microbiome, so adding probiotics is a must, and then I just continue to blend that on up. Luce is literally always in the kitchen with me, you guys. A couple weeks ago, one of my subscribers called him Sous Chef Luce. And ever since then, Luke and I have just been calling him that ever since. So he literally is like my little kitchen helper. He just won't leave my side, and I just love him so much. So when the yogurt's all done, the consistency is actually going to look very similar to a soft serve ice cream. and it tastes so freaking delicious, you guys. Like, it is so good. You guys have to try this recipe. So for my yogurt base, to add a bit of a fruity flavor to my yogurt, I'm adding in some fresh strawberries in my blender as well as some fresh blueberries. And I personally like to enjoy a balance of tart and sweet for my morning yogurts. Obviously, this is completely optional, and you can also, of course, add in any other berry substitute of your choice. I'm starting off by adding in my berry blends at the bottom of my cups. You guys like these cups? I think they're so freaking cute. I'll leave them in the description box below as well for you guys to check out. And then I like to add my creamy vanilla yogurt on top. I also decided to top my yogurt with some frozen berries. I'm adding some frozen blackberries and blueberries to pair with my blueberry yogurt, and some fresh strawberries on top of the other. I also added on some delicious raw coconut granola. You can add whatever you like on top. Dry mulberries is a good substitute here, and that's it, you guys. What do you guys think of this recipe? Leave your comments below. This has been one of my go-to breakfasts over the past week. It's just so delicious, super filling, and such a healthy way to start the day. Y'all thought that was it for my breakfast? Psych, that was only part one. Part two, I'm enjoying half of a sweet and delicious cantaloupe. It smelled heavenly, you guys, and it tasted like freaking candy. It was so sweet. And fruit is literally nature's candy. It's the best fast food. People ask me all the time, what's my number one go-to food on a raw vegan diet? And it's fruit. Literally every time. There's nothing like it. It's so quick and easy to eat and enjoy. Like, it's super hydrating, nutritious, filling when obviously eaten in abundance, right? Because most fruits have such a low caloric value, so you need to eat more of it in order to fill you up, to feel satisfied. But fruits are my go-to food, especially for the summertime. They help to keep me hydrated, keep my electrolytes up, keep me energized and fueled throughout the day. Fruits are some of the best types of foods in the entire world for fueling the body, right? So if you're feeling tired, eat fruit. You want to eat them abundantly because the healing properties of it are truly endless. Now a brief pause to share a few words about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes from photography, digital illustration, drawing, painting, sketching, and they even offer business-oriented classes for those of you inspiring to be entrepreneurs, create a YouTube channel, and more. The class I'm currently taking is called Strawberry Ice Cream and Peach Chia Pudding by Luisa Diaz. Luisa is a raw vegan content creator, culinary artist, and restaurant owner. In this class, Luisa is teaching me how to create 2 amazing raw vegan dessert recipes. Her recipes are always super unique and creative, and they're super beneficial for me in terms of just coming up with my own ideas for future recipes for my upcoming recipe ebooks. Luisa also offers cooked vegan classes for those of you that are interested in that. And Skillshare also offers more classes centered around veganism that show you how to successfully transition to the lifestyle, how to meal prep, and so much more. Alright guys, so if you're interested in checking out Skillshare for yourself, please click the link in the description box below. The first 1,000 people to click on it will get a free 1-month trial with Skillshare. It's a great way to learn a new skill set and just have fun while doing it. So I would highly recommend it. Check it out, and I'll see you guys in a bit for lunch. For lunch, I'm having this huge watermelon. I'm having this whole thing. No, I'm just kidding. I've probably been in a food coma for like a week. So I'm having half of this, which is still a lot of food, but it fills me up, and I've just been craving watermelon so much lately. Anyone else? Let me know in the comments below. And then I decided to head to the pool, get in some sun, relax, eat a huge melon. Life is good.
Right.
Do you hold my watermelon?
Yes, I am. You better believe it.
After I came back from the pool for a midday snack, I enjoyed a delicious mame sapote. You guys, I love mames so much. They're like super rare to find here, and I found it at a local farmer's market, and I was like, oh yes, gotta have it. They're so delicious. And for those of you that don't know what it tastes like, it tastes very similar to like a sweet potato with like a little bit of pumpkin, a little bit of cinnamon in there, so it tastes like a sweet potato dessert, like a sweet potato casserole, but better. And this one was like huge, you guys, like bigger than the size of my hand, like massive. And I paired that with some sweet ripe nectarines, and that was my snack. I then spent some time lounging around the apartment with the fam. Luce always gets like really super tired in the afternoons. That's when he typically takes his nap, so of course I spoiled him with lots of kisses and love. So you guys, I've been so busy lately in my professional life, so I just really enjoy these precious moments of relaxation where I can, you know, just take a step back and just spend quality time with the people that I love and cherish most in this world. I kind of touched on this in a previous video, but the reality is we live in a society right now that's so heavily focused on social media, and everyone is constantly checking their phones and stuff, right? And it's like, when do we take the time for ourselves away from all that and just be in the present moment? Like, that's honestly what's really helped me in my mental health, is focusing more on being present and not being so consumed in the media, and taking breaks if that's what's needed for my mental health. You know, I always talk about, you know, the benefits of raw foods and how that plays a role of benefiting our bodies on a physical level. But I think it's also equally important to take care of our mental health, because it can be so delicate and fragile for many of us. And it's just so important that we remember to take care of our bodies on all levels, spiritually as well, right? That we eat foods that make us thrive, do the things that make us feel alive. So for me personally, that's spending time with friends and family, moving my body, you know, going for a long walk to clear my head, exercising, writing a song, journaling. So not only eating the foods that make us feel good, but doing activities that make us feel free, taking care of our mental space, because that's personally what I believe true health and wellness is all about. For Din Din, I'm making my mushroom fettuccine Alfredo pasta salad. I know that's a really long name, but I started off this recipe by spiralizing up a zucchini. I'll link the spiralizer down below as well. And I think I had zoodles in my last What I Eat in a Day video, but I just love them so much. They're just such a fun noodle alternative, and to pair with my noodles, I'm making a delicious Alfredo sauce. I'm adding into my Vitamix blender some cashews, lemon juice, namashoyu, some water, nutritional yeast, onion and garlic powder, and I'm gonna blend it on up. Then I decided to chop up some mushrooms. These are the Baby Bella variety. Luz is always literally lurking. I like to incorporate mushrooms into my diet just every now and then for its nutritional benefits. And then I'm gonna add in my zoodles in a large bowl, followed by my chopped mushrooms. And then I'm gonna add in my Alfredo sauce on top. Yum. And then I'm gonna mix it up with my hands, of course, y'all know me. I'm gonna mix it up until the Alfredo sauce is evenly spread on top of the pasta. I had to go in for a taste test, you guys. This isn't my entire dinner, but I had to give it a try, and it did not disappoint. It was bomb. For my salad, I chopped up some beautiful romaine lettuce, just romaine. Sometimes I'll add in a variety of different types of greens, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I added my romaine into my salad spinner, gave it a little spin to get rid of the excess water, and then I chopped up some gorgeous, colorful produce. I decided to add tomatoes, some red and green onion, as well as some bell pepper. Now I'm gonna add my salad into a large wooden bowl, starting with the romaine as the base, followed by the tomatoes, red onion, cucumber, colorful bell pepper, green onion, and lastly, I also decided to add in some rainbow microgreens. I then added my fettuccine Alfredo pasta in the middle of the salad. Oh my gosh, you guys, how incredible does this look? And of course, gotta add the avocado on top for those healthy fats, and as well as my raw fermented hot sauce, because you know, an Ashley salad doesn't quite feel complete without it. I also added on a pretty simple tahini-based dressing. Again, I'll put that in the description box below as well. And that's dinner, you guys. Look at all the beautiful colors of this salad. Not only is it gorgeous to look at, it's so good for you and it tastes amazing. I hope you guys get around to trying this recipe. If you do, please tag me on Instagram at Blooming Raw and all of your beautiful posts. I'd love to see your creations. Alright guys, that wraps up today's What I Eat in a Day video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, comment down below. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Blooming Raw. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I love you all so much, and until next time, bye!